It's Tuesday, May 20th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. More than 30 people, mostly children, are dead after their bus caught fire in northern Colombia on Sunday. The passengers were returning from a church event in the city of Fundación. Witnesses say flames engulfed the bus within seconds. 18 passengers and the driver reportedly escaped the blaze. Authorities have arrested the driver, who they say didn't have a driver's license or insurance and hadn't completed a mandatory inspection of the bus. Local media reported the bus had no emergency exits. President Juan Manuel Santos, who's running for re-election this weekend, has promised to improve public transportation safety. Pakistani leaders have extended an invitation to incoming Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in hopes the countries can settle their, quote, bilateral differences and disputes. But it's anyone's guess how the relationship will play out over the new Indian leader's alleged role in religious violence. Anti-Muslim riots in Gujarat state, where Modi held a ministerial role, killed hundreds and displaced thousands in 2002, and critics have accused him of both encouraging the violence and failing to stop it. Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki is on his way to serving a third term, despite political turmoil and rising sectarian violence under his leadership. Maliki's State of Law bloc won 93 of 328 parliamentary seats, far more than his two main Shia rivals, but he still fell short of a majority, meaning he'll have to approach rival groups to secure a broader coalition to form a new government. But those negotiations could take months. It took lawmakers years after the last election to agree on candidates for the posts of defense and interior minister. And it'll be the first government formed after the U.S. withdrawal in 2011. Deepening sectarian divides and the continued spillover of the Syrian conflict over Iraq's borders could make an already daunting task all the more challenging. U.S. Navy scientists say they've figured out how to convert seawater into fuel. The Navy uses more than 1 billion gallons of fuel a year, and they say the advancement would save money and reduce damage to the environment and a reliance on oil. Researchers say they first pull carbon dioxide out of seawater and hydrogen, and then recombine the elements to compress them into a liquid-type fuel. Scientists are calling it a game changer, and while the concept is still in development, it could eventually mean Navy and commercial tankers can make fuel when and where they need it. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
So what happened? I mean, how do these gangs just take control like this? Just
money, drugs.
Yeah.
Turf war. There are some people calling themselves Rasta City.
Yeah.
And some is the Muslims. Rasta City have a problem with the Muslims over drug turf. So they're killing out each other.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth.